Wait. We started.
Okay. Awesome. Well, give yourselves a hand. This is a beautiful crowd on tonight. So grateful for all of y'all. I'm gonna start that over. Give yourselves a hand. Y'all know I have 5 children, so clap participation. I am so elated. Seriously, this is a blessing. It's a love venture, but we are so excited to stand here before you. Again, I've tried to introduce myself to everyone that have walked in, but in the instance, I am Shanquetta Cunningham, and you're here today because Black women entrepreneurs simply gathered together 2018 over a cup of coffee to create and foster community and connection. Here in Jonesboro, as I started my nonprofit consulting business nearly a decade ago, I would often travel to Little Rock or to various places to find people that were doing the things that I were doing that looked like me. You all know, most of you all know me in this room, and so it was a burden to go to meetings and be the only. That's a lot, and also for people to understand that growing your business, the barriers that you face as a woman, and then we wanted to add our race onto that. And I didn't have that community here. But by the grace of God, I text one of the women you see before me, Candace Brooks, the vice president of Over a Cup. I was like, sis, let's get together. And I contacted some more entrepreneurs that I knew of, and we met at Starbucks. And here in 2023, we're still meeting, but God has been so faithful to where He's allowed other people to see what we were doing, and this is why you are here tonight. So before we get into that, I would be remiss not to introduce my fellow Black women, amazing entrepreneurs who make up the board of Over a Cup. Again, this is Candace Brooks, Vice President. We have Ms. Sonia Sanders. She's our secretary, our treasurer. Okay, y'all know Sonia, that's where the money resides, so that's our treasurer. And we also have Angela Jefferson here, our assistant secretary. And we are missing our secretary, Rebecca Jones. She is watching. Hey, Rebecca. She is under the weather, and she lives actually out of town. But yeah, that's our board, and we do have some members here of Over a Cup that meet with us. We meet every 4th Saturday at 9 a.m. You all see the postcards. This is an open and inclusive atmosphere for any Black woman in the city or even traveling. We have people that literally come in from an hour away to join us. Over a cup of coffee, we talk business strategy and we connect, but most importantly, we exchange ideas. One of the mottos of Over a Cup is that shared success is the best success. And so it's not hard for one of our fellow, what we call them sister bosses, have something going on or need a resource, and one of us, we are quick to jump in because again, that's what we want to create. And we want to disrupt narratives. This is a group of professional, amazing, goal-oriented Black women that are meeting together in a great environment. No arguing, none of the false stereotypes that you see. That is not us. And so I want to ensure that that is understood. We have disrupted the false narratives about coming together. So on tonight, we do have our highest dignitary in the city. I want to say, before I call Mayor Copenhaver up, I appreciate Mayor Copenhaver. Most of you know that I am growing in grace with how I deliver stuff. But the passion that I have for causes, and especially for this cause, to create this community, to have the city support, it's been with ease and grace. We're here at City Hall. It was one simple yes. And so I am so grateful. I want to acknowledge our newly elected council member as well, Dr. Coleman. Thank you for attending as well. And I don't know if everyone saw you. You got to wave, sir, or stand. Yes, thank you. Thank you. But at this time, Mayor, would you please come and give greetings? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, it truly is, it's always a blessing to be out in front of the community, but more importantly, the love and passion. And I must say, your board members, everyone that you mentioned has been a leader in this community in their own way. And I will say, Ms. Sanders, if you can accelerate my profit margin at the city, I would really appreciate it.
That's her. That's
Accelerate profit. We need that. But it's all about relationships. And the relationships that you all are creating not only over the cup, but it's relationships that you garner throughout your business and your daily occurrences that lead to greater expectations of your businesses. We here at the City of Jonesboro, we're going to do everything we can to support you. We don't put color on a business. We put an individual's efforts, and we want to support all of those efforts. And Ms. Cunningham can attest to that I will support you on your endeavors. My door is open to you as entrepreneurs. If you have a question, you have an issue, or you have, what I like to say, thinking outside the box, a wonderful thing that we can do to come together in this community, it's all about being collaborative. So I applaud each and every one of you for taking the effort, number one, to be here. Number two, thank you for the initiative of what you're doing. Because this hasn't been an easy road at times. But you know what? You're achieving that because you did it with other people too. You're only as strong as the people you have around you. And I firmly believe that in the city. So I want to say continue to your efforts. We're here to support you. God bless each and every one of you. And I'm very pleased that we do have a new city council member that will engage, and you'll be a well-spoken voice for many in the community. And I'm really looking forward to working with our new council member as well. And so God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you. So at this time, we'll have Ms. Camden to come and share more about Leap Academy. So Leap Academy is a program under Overcup that we are blessed, and while you all are here, leveraging expertise to accelerate profit. So with that,
so the Leap Academy is a 8-week program, and we're going to have subject matter experts to come in and meet with business owners. And so through this program, we have people to apply, and we're also going to recognize those people tonight. And so different surrounding counties, so Craighead County, Crittenden County, we also have some from Poinsett and Mississippi County. So anywhere where it's within a 1-hour drive, we're one of those business owners. And so some of the criteria was we had to already be in business, an established business, and also generating some type of revenue. And so we say that because part of the program is we want you to take the leap so that you can accelerate your profit. And so throughout this 8-week program, we're going to meet every Tuesday. It's going to be in February. And throughout this program, we're going to be talking about branding, marketing. We're going to be talking about some different legal terms. You know, is your business set up with the right legal formation? We're going to talk about taxes. Do you have an accountant, and are they helping you to get those different benefits for your taxes? And so we are very excited. And then also just a networking opportunity for those businesses. We're going to dive deeper, and we're going to also figure out how can we work together. Within this cohort there's going to be some different benefits by working together with those businesses that are there. And so I'm very excited about that, and stay tuned.
thank you. Alrighty. So over a cup and the Leap Academy, we are here today because, again, of God's amazing, I can't say that enough, God's amazing grace. And I'm an unapologetic believer, and I credit everything while you are here tonight, while we have the favor on this program, to the grace of God and God sending destiny helpers. And so with that, we are powered by Forge Community Loan Fund, who basically have said, here is the financial support you need to offer this free program. So we will get to do this in the spring, and we'll also have a second cohort in the fall. But the emphasis on to offer this free program for Black women entrepreneurs. So please give that. And we have one of the representatives for the Eastern region from Forge here, Miss Tanya Robinson. I'd like to call her up to give greetings on behalf of Forge. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies. You look good. You look good. Well, on behalf of Forge, thank you for allowing us to participate in this. Forge, for those of you who don't know, is the oldest community development financial institution in the state of Arkansas. We've been around since 1988. Started out funding organic farmers and giving them sustainability programs to help their businesses to grow. Over the years, we've expanded statewide and have been a presence in Little Rock and Central Arkansas for a while. The reason that I'm here is, just like Ms. Cunningham said, I live in Marion, and all the time we go to Little Rock to go out to get funding, to try to tap into other programs. So earlier this year, I was on a call that was focused around access to capital for women of color and small businesses. And they sent out this national network of national CDFIs, and of course, I said, well, who's our local Eastern Arkansas representative? And in the state of Arkansas, there were 2 CDFIs recognized, just 2 across the whole state. And of course, they're in Little Rock and Huntsville. And so I took a leap of faith, just like everyone else. You got to move, and called the executive director and asked, well, who represents Eastern Arkansas? And he said, well, you're supported out of Little Rock. Everybody in here, in addition to trying to build your business, what else do you have? Jobs. So you don't always get to go to the meetings in Little Rock to go get access to that capital. And so we talked about how do we bring more support to small business entrepreneurs in Eastern Arkansas. And he said, hey, do you know someone? And I said, me. I'm a small business owner just like everyone else, but the difference in supporting from Little Rock versus being feet on the street, I walk the ground, walk the way that everybody else here has walked. My business started in 2010, and my first loan was through a rural small business loan, just like most of you need. So I know what that process looks like. I also know what it's like to operate a 7-digit business, but go to my own banking institution, and they tell me that the largest that I qualify for up for a line of credit is $50,000. Hear that. I operate a $7 million, 7-digit business, but my financial institution told me that we're only qualified for around $50,000. So we have to do things differently. And so what I love about the CDFI model is that it does support, it takes all of those things for some of us who are underbanked or who have had challenges in access to capital, or who may not have the assets, and make sure that based on your character, based on your good business principle, based on you doing the right things, to at least give you a chance. So we provide microloans, $10,000 to $50,000 to at least get the ball rolling for small business entrepreneurs, but also to establish that credibility and that credit, so that when you are ready, you are bankable and you do have a history. So we are proud to support Over a Cup, proud to support what's happening here in Jonesboro, begging that you bring this across the Delta. So we're manifesting tonight that this is just the beginning, and this is going to spread and grow.
Amen.
Spread and grow, and do all the right things so that we grow, because all tides rise, right? So we're all in this together. If each one of us creates a business that allows us to hire other people so that they can go out and do those things, what does that look like? What does that flywheel look like? And that has to be our motivation. Each one, teach one. my life's mission is to whom much is given, much is required. And so I challenge every woman and man here supporting that woman to do the same. Once your business gets up, your goal is to take that and pass it forward to the next woman. So again, thank you for the success that you guys are doing, and I look forward to that torch, and I look forward to also seeing those loan applications come through our office to support these small businesses, okay? We're manifesting tonight.
All right, thank you. So let me say before we introduce the cohort, we participated in a study that was statewide 2 years ago about the median income for Black women entrepreneurs. Can anyone take a guess at what that amount is?
30,000.
Less than that. Less than that.
15,000.
$24,000. 24,000. This is why this work is so important. Leveraging expertise to accelerate profit. Because as Ms. LaTanya shared, in this program, we're starting from the ground zero. So that by the end of this program, we do have valuable businesses. Do I like the fact that we have to have our businesses certified in order to do business with the state, and to be vetted and go through all of these hoops, but that's okay. So by the end of this program, that's exactly what we're going to teach and prepare for the Black women businesses in here, to be loan ready. Because when you're ready for an institution like Forge, you're ready for anywhere. And then to know also, we have advocates. One thing about Ms. LaTanya and the whole board, everyone that's watching with Forge, I know traveling was an issue, but thank you. Because when I say that we have knights in shining armor, that this was a seamless process to get started and the help. And I'm just looking forward to that continued partnership, manifesting for years to come until we see the change that we need to see for Black women entrepreneurs here in Northeast Arkansas. And so with that, what we're going to do now is two things. We are going to now present to you our inaugural cohort. God is so good. Again, before even coming here, if I can be real, we had to literally take our truck through another yard because we couldn't back out because our other car didn't even start. Just to be here at this moment today, I know it's divine. I know it's meant to be. So I'm so excited for you all to say yes. Thank you for making history with us. Your yes made history. We're here because of your yes. And I'm so excited. And when I say that I'm in your corner, when I say that Candace and Angela, Rebecca, and Sonia were in your corner, we mean that. We mean that. And we're here to walk through that process with you. All right? So y'all ready?
Yeah.
All righty. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to play the video. And then for our participants here, I want you to come up one at a time. Smile for the camera. Say, I took the leap, and hold this sign up while we capture you and celebrate you, okay? All right, well, first we're going to play the video. All right. what we'll do, if you ladies want, we will put your individual slide up. I mean, I guess that's how it's supposed to work. My bad. But put your individual slide up to take a picture. That makes sense, right? Okay, yeah. All righty. But just take this picture, y'all. Okay. Okay. First, we will have. Oh, it's in the same order.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
Okay. They basically say I'm making things hard. Okay. All righty. So we'll first introduce.
okay, I'm sorry.
No.
I don't know. This is her computer. Where's the volume thing at?
Right.
Okay, I see it. You all go ahead.
Round 2. Here we go. Okie dokie. We're going to first introduce Miss Amelia Robinson of Crye-Lake. I'm saying Lake, right? Crye-Lake. Sorry. Crye-Lake Realtors in Jonesboro.
I'm right here.
You're fine.
Alrighty, you took the lead. All right, next we'll have Miss Nicole Eckert of Resilience Therapy.
Thanks for taking the beat, honey.
Next, we will have Miss Amber Ray of Inbava, the maternity consultant.
Hold on just a second. It went back too far. We'll get you back. Don't worry. There you go. There you go. Awesome.
All right, thank you. All right, our next cohort participant who took the lead, Miss Jerisa Banks of Scrubbed Up.
Trying to run up.
All righty, thank you. Next, we affectionately call her Mama Q, who's been with us since the beginning with Over a Cup. Daycare provider extraordinaire of Little Peeps Palace, Miss Queen of Gordon, aka Mama Q. Awesome. All right, next we have Miss Candace Joplin of Diverse Custom. Thank you. Next, we will have Dr. Ellie Amar of Premier Family Practice. So, okay, I won't make it too. Y'all who calls to confirm, then it's like, you need to call, come in, and make room for your checkup. All right.
And she also has a partner, Ms. Carolyn Coleman, with Premier Family Practice in Jonesboro.
In Jonesboro.
It's my provider.
Yes, thank you for taking the lead, Doc. All right. Next, we have Miss Latoya Booker of Secure Hauling Experts. also in West Memphis, I believe. Truman, okay. But has started her own trucking company, providing CDL educator, dispatching, education, all of y'all. Look at God. Listen, okay. All right. Next we'll have Ms. Brittany Williams of Developmental Milestone Center. Thank you, sis. See, look, Marion and West Memphis are already in the building, y'all. Our next, well, did I tell y'all that we call each other sister bosses? Yeah. Okay, yeah. I just didn't let me say that again, so nobody try to put on the shirt, child. Okay. Let us take care of that. All right, next time is Ebony Smith of the Divine Goddess. Y'all, she's been coming. This beautiful young lady came, had her oil ready. I mean, scented package scalp oil, all natural, and I'm just so excited. The best smelling product ever. So, for your hair, I'm gonna have to get my mom, who's over in the corner of my bottle, but hey. All right. While you are smiling and as you walked in, you were graced by the power couple, the Williams. Our next cohort, Mr. And her amazing husband. But our next cohort participant is Ms. Kamisha Williams of Creative Media.
I take pictures, but I don't want to take pictures.
Let me make that correction. That's how we knew each other in college.
Oh.
This is Kamisha Williams McCary. Excuse me.
Really?
And so I think their services in their company is evident, right? All right, so book them. Okay, our next cohort participant, I don't believe she is not here, is Laquita Davis Lewis of the Greek Vine. They do custom embroidery, and their shop is located right next to on Highland, kind of like in the plaza in front of Hobby Lobby. But yes, but that's please give it up for Miss Laquita Lewis. All righty. Our next participant, we actually, y'all, let me just say this. Powerhouse entrepreneur here. And we are blessed to have the partners, but I'll call them up one at a time. We have Yvette Furr of Assured Real Estate Services. Thank you for taking the lead. BCA Realty, that's the power duo.
I took the leap. I couldn't wait to say that.
And of the company, who's a co-owner, who has, I have no fingers for the number of businesses, but we are thankful for Dr. Chastity Dean Anthony, also of DCA Realty and demolition and cooking and fashion and organization and college professor and all of that, and first lady, and we are so grateful to announce our last cohort participant. So I don't know if y'all been keeping up with the number, but our goal was 12. We have 15. Is Miss Natasha Pearson of TV Creations. Taking the lead, sis. Yes. So at this time, again, with every woman in the room, y'all, I really would like for y'all to celebrate these amazing sister bosses. Our fellow sister bosses who took the lead. I am so excited, so grateful. We are going to need a group picture outside with all the participants. We'll take one with us as board members. We'll take one with you as an individual cohort, and then I would like to take one with you as well. But I want to give thanks. We have scheduled this for about another 20 minutes. Here's one of the things that we're going to talk about, the power of networking. Never walk into a room and leave knowing the same people. While sometimes you hear people will say that you need to go in and pick a top 3, top 5. Well, for me now, it's not about the quantity, but the quality. Because it could literally be only one divine connection. And I remember going to a conference and Miss LaTanya was that divine connection, the power of one. So there's someone in here that you know you need to connect with, or 2 or 3 for sure, but quality, all right? And sincerely exchange information. You know how people like just give you the business card and don't intend to follow up. Sincerely, diligently make that power connection, okay, on tonight. Mr. Tony Thomas, I saw you peeping around the corner. Come on in here. This is the Chief Executive Officer, no, the Chief Operating Officer. Earlier. That's also my mentor. So we were talking earlier. He is literally the right hand to the mayor, and I am so grateful. Since I came here, I started working here actually at the city when I was 22 years old, and it's important to have mentors. I would go to lunch. I had a young family. I didn't have to pay for anything. Oh, my other mentor. I didn't say it, Mrs. Emma. Go ahead, wave. D. I call it D. I call it to them to D. And they would take me to lunch. I literally, y'all, sometimes I didn't take my purse. I didn't expect to pay. But I didn't have to worry about it.
You didn't have anything in the purse anyway.
I'm about to introduce him. Y'all see how my baby's off. But the power of mentors. And I'm so grateful. So I just wanted to acknowledge you, Mr. Tony. Thank you for your help. Ms. Emma, thank you. So let me, as we conclude, again, we still have about 20 minutes. Network. Let's take pictures if you haven't taken your picture. I want to give a special thanks again to the Over a Cup board members. Thank you all so much. Our talks are beautiful and funny and checkpoints, all that great stuff. Thank you so much. And to you, Rebecca, because she's probably tearing the chat up. We love you, sis. Thank you. Also, again, for the city, Jonesboro Mayor, thank you. Dr. Coleman, thank you again for being here. To my family, to my wonderful family, y'all. Look, that's my husband, my high school sweetheart. Oh, okay. So, but the support is so real, and I want my babies to be here tonight. We had a game, but and I made them sacrifice. But this was important to see their mommy in this element. So my babies, please stand. Yeah, you did. All 5 of them, all my babies. Our 4 beautiful girls, and our first, last, only favorite son. And I'm so proud of them. They are amazing. We have a senior, Taylor, who is going off to college. And let me also say my senior, raise your hand, my love, who's number 3 in her class, who's going to the full ride. Somebody say full ride. Full ride. That's great. All righty. I hear my pastor is here and who's not trying to, be seen. who's also an entrepreneur who's been our business advisor in this process. Dr. Greg Ota, I love you, Pastor. Okay, my mother is here. So that's my mom. She's here everywhere. The cohort participants, again, thank you all so much for taking the leap with us. I would like to thank KLEK 102.5, the only urban radio station in the city of Jonesboro, who's everywhere. Thank you to James and Alex for being here on tonight. Thank you to Poly Creative Productions again, to the McCarries. To the McCarries. Also, our cohort will be held at the Delta Center of Arkansas State University because of a gracious sponsoring. So I would like to acknowledge the BTDC Small Business Center and Ms. Laura Miller, who's here tonight. All those acronyms, I know I was going to mess it up, but and again, to everyone that have came out to support, here is where we need your help at, because how can you help? The accountability gets real. Going through the program, the excitement is for tonight, but having to dig through, maybe identifying some things that we could enhance or do better. Sometimes that work can be a little taxing and emotional. So if you know of our fellow sister balls that's going through the program, encourage them, acknowledge them, and tell them to keep going. Oh, look, okay, our new Justice of the Peace, Mr. Gary Barnes and his family, thank you. Thank you so much for coming, and they have a newbie and your beautiful wife and children. Thank you so much.
You got speed racer.
Yeah. Y'all, I'm just so grateful. Oh my gosh, I'm just so grateful. Oh yes, come back for graduation, April. In your emails, they will let you know too many dates right now, but they will graduate, they will present their programs. We will also we'll have another venue because we're going to have different sponsors there and supporters, because our businesses deserve to be invested and supported. And so for our business showcase, you will join us again in April. But again, thank you, network, and we took the lead. Thank you. So we'll say DJ, that's my DJ, go ahead. And seriously, get up and mingle, networking.